Welcome to the best chess channel in the entire world. And I'm so happy today because I have finally reached the rapid rating of 1600. I was, I reached 1500 on 20th March 2025. And you can, like, I'll show you my entire stats here. So I was 900 on April 24, 2024, and almost on the same day I reached 1100 March 2022. So it took us almost 1 month to reach 1200. Then it took us months because on October 9th I reached 1300, and and then it took us again months to reach 1400. On Feb 7th 2025 I reached 1400, and finally 2 months later, not 2 months, 1 month later I reached 1500, and now 2 months later we have reached 1600. And I'm so happy. I know it's not a big deal for like people who have like 2000, 2200 chess elo, but never did I ever think in my life that I would start playing chess and I would be so invested, and I would like care about my rating, my opening, my end game, my tactics, and all of that. And today I'm doing all of that, so I'm so happy. And yeah, I hope we can reach 1700 pretty quickly, maybe in days or in months, I don't know, but let's see what happens. And yeah, today I'm gonna show you one of the best games of my life. It has no mistake, no miss, and no blunder. And I played with an accuracy of 93.8%. Can you believe it? And we got the game rating of 2300. So let's start the game review. I started with e4, and he started with something called perk defense. I developed my knight. He brought his knight out. I then developed another knight, pushed the pawn, and now be careful. We have to always look out for tactics. Now, we cannot make a random move. Like, suppose you can think, oh, next move, the bishop might come here to, like pin us. So let's just push this. And nope, because you're going to lose the pawn. So always be careful. So that's why I developed my bishop. I could have gone here as well, but I was like, then he's gonna come here, then I would have to move this or move this. So I just decided, let's just first develop this bishop, because we anyway have to castle here, so why to waste time developing this, and then he goes here and then going this and then developing this. So I was like, let's just first develop the bishop on like the white squared bishop. Okay, then he pinned us. I then went here and I pushed this to say, go away, go home. He went back and I pushed. At this point, I had no idea where I'm gonna castle, but I just felt like I don't want this bishop here, so I pushed. He went back and I pushed more. Sometimes I have played like a lot of games, and I would always get scared of pushing the pawns. And then I would see and analyze, and engine would always recommend pushing the pawn. So this is what I have realized. Every time somebody attacks you and you have the opportunity, or you have that position where you can push the pawn to send that, to send him away, to push him away, you should always do that. So I decided to push the pawn. He went back. I decided to attack the bishop. What people would have done here? People would have, maybe like brought the queen here and then castled. But I just decided, I was in a very aggressive mood. So I decided to attack, and we took it. Now, we have destroyed his pawn structure, which is really good. Although the rook gets open file, but I think in this position it's fine. Now this pawn is not really attacked. He cannot take it because we have the amazing bishop looking here. So he cannot really take it, but it's our I just felt like I should push the pawn to just provide some support. Now we went here. So the engine recommended that I should have gone here instead of pushing the pawn. Why? Let's see why. Just to develop the queen. The engine says you missed an opportunity to develop a queen of its starting square. So instead of this, he says you could have gone there. But I was like, what if he pushes this? Then we can take, he can take, and we are simply good. We are up on material. So he cannot push this. What else can he do? Not really anything. So I think pawn pushing here was okay, because there was always this threat. He cannot like push this pawn because of the queen. We can take it, but I missed that move. I simply went for simple chess. He pushed this, took, and then we went back. Why? Because I cannot take it. It's not pinned, so he can obviously take it, and we don't want to lose the bishop. Then we took it because another tactic. Here, what you would have done. I used to miss tactics all the time, and still sometimes I do. But every time you see, like, always, so most people, they teach you CCT, like checks, captures, threats, or attacks. But I think you should add one more T to it. So C, checks, captures, threats, and tactics. So every time you're making a move, always think of CCTT. Checks, captures, threats, and tactics. So here the tactic is that this is pinned and this pawn is free. So we can grab this pawn. This is what I did. He pushed it. I decided to push it. What was the motive behind this? I wanted to give a check. He came here, we pinned it. Always tactics. Now he went back. We took on the pawn. He took our pawn and we castled. I wanted to give a check. Most people would be like, okay, let's bring this here. Why? When you have the opportunity to castle and give a check, do that. So I did that. He came here. I went here. Again, tactic. This is pinned. So I went here to attack both of these pieces. Now this is attacked twice, and this is also attacked twice. And how many times is it protected? It's protected only once, and it's protected only once. So we have an opportunity to win extra piece. He came here, I took, he sacrificed his queen, and soon you'll see he'll be sacrificing his king as well. So I again gave a check. He went back. Oops, battery low. Wait. Okay. Uh, okay. So he went back. I mean, this was pretty hopeless, and I gave a check, and he resigned. So this is one of the games which helped me to finally reach the rating of 1600, and I'm going to show you one more game. It was a draw game. It was a draw game. It was a draw, but I played like a 2300, and we got an accuracy of 95.1%. No mistake, no miss, and no blunder. Sometimes I cannot even believe that I have played such amazing games. Let's start the review and we were black. So I'm showing you both, like what I played as white and what I played as black. We started with d5. He went with queen's gambit. I just said, do whatever you want to do, man. I'm gonna develop my knight. He pinned us, but it's not actually a pin because the pawn is there. So I pushed on the pawn, although this suggests that I should have gone here with the idea to attack this, and that was a better option. Basically, the engine is saying go here to attack this, and he will have to like maybe go here or back. So this is what we didn't do. You can do this. Then I developed, and then I went here. So I don't know why I didn't take this free pawn. Maybe because I'm always like, every time I take free pawns, I kind of like destroy my pawn chain. Like right now you can see these pawn chains. I'm like, should I take the free pawn? Should I destroy my pawn chain? Should I, like, because this would become an isolated pawn, and it would become difficult to like protected and everything. So that's why. Then I push these pawns, develop my bishop, develop my knight. When he came here, time for tactics. Every time you make a move, CCTT checks, captures, threats, and tactics. So in this position, is there any check? No. Is there any capture? Um, uh, it is here, but I don't really want to do it. Is there any threat that we can impose, or is there any threat on us? This is attacking us, but it's not really a big of a threat, and this is attacking us. So instead of pushing this, is there any tactic that we can do? Always ask these questions. So yes, that we have a tactic, we can pin it. And then he went here, and I decided to take it, because every time I don't take it, engine suggests to take it. So this time I took it. Then I decided to attack him. He captured and I captured. Why did I capture like this? Why didn't I capture like this? Because of this move. The queen can come here. You know, we can always push this to get rid of it, but the queen can always go here, and there can be like some attacks here. So I was like, I don't want to fall into all of that. So I took with my knight. Although the best move is taking with the bishop, but I was like, I want to take with my knight. I went here with the idea to have to like look at the juicy diagonal. He pushed the pawn. I took it because if I don't take it, there's a fork coming. So tactics, CCTT. Okay, not, you don't have to only think about your tactics. You have to think about your opponent's tactic as well. Like, does the opponent have any check? Does the opponent have any capture? Does the opponent have any threat or tactics? You have to think about all of that. And then we took with the pawn, he took, and then I went back. I did not take it, because obviously CCT, this is attacked. Okay, there's a threat. So I went back, and now I took it because I thought that he's gonna take here. No, why did I not? Why did I took it? I don't remember, but it's a good move. So I took it. Then he took with the bishop. I went here, and I went here to again pin the pawn, although he can still push it. So then he doubled up his rook. I came back. This pawn is kind of attacked, but not really. So I went back. I went here. So I was looking at this, and when I came here, I was like, should I go here? But why didn't I go here? Because there was this push coming. So if I go here, there's this push, and we cannot take it, right? So why to make a move that gives um, that opportunity to your opponent to gain a tempo or like to develop something? So this is why I came back and I didn't do this. Now I did this, and he obviously saw that move, and that's why he moved his queen aside. Then he protected, like moved his rook aside as well. Now there's this push. What you would do in a situation like this? You will take like this, or you will take like this. I took like this. Why? Because I was like, if I take like this, and if he takes like this, I don't want rook here to attack my queen. And this was the only reason I took like this. Although, I mean, of course, if we take like this, there's gonna be a rook here, but we didn't take. I just felt like this is hanging. CCTT, this is hanging. So let's just first attack him instead of taking the pawn. So he took, and he was like, I'm gonna do all kinds of attacks, like all kinds of exchanges. I took with the pawn now. Basically, my idea was to keep something here, some pawn here, so that he cannot really do these kind of moves. So this is what I did. Now he took, I took, he took, and I took like this. Why didn't I take like this? Some people would take like this, and this is actually a good move. But aren't we? Um, mm, mm, mm. I didn't want to give up my pawn because I didn't. There's a simple reason. I didn't want to give my pawn, and that's why I took with the bishop. He came here. What you would do in a situation? Push, baby, push. I did that. He pushed, and I took the pawn because the queen is protected. So he took, and then he took, and we decided to draw. I mean, as of now, this game is pretty equal. And we could have like proceeded, like we could have still played further, but I just felt like uh, this can get messy, and I don't know. I just felt like most probably it's gonna end with a draw. Let's just you know see if let's see what he's gonna do next. Okay, let's see. Okay, he went here. What if I didn't draw? He came here. Can I push here? Nope. If I push here, he's not gonna take it. He'll most probably go here, and then I push, and then he cannot go here. So he'll most likely go here with the idea to stop, and then I push. He might bring his this here. I cannot push further, and now maybe I you know, keep all my pieces on the dark square. So, and he may keep his pieces on the light squares. So I move this, he go here, I go here, and then there might be like moves like this, and then things may become messy, or eventually it will end in a draw. So this is the reason why I accepted the draw. So yeah, that was about it, and I hope you guys learned some tactics. Like, we all know tactics, but it's just that we forget to use it. So now that I have given you this amazing formula, not formula, this amazing question that you can ask yourself before making every move, CCTT, I think it's gonna help you. So yeah, that was about it, and I hope you enjoyed my video. If you're new here, do like, share, subscribe, comment, and yeah, I shall see you in my next video. Bye bye.